Alright, so today we're gonna go ahead and remake Industry Baby by Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow. So let's jump right into it. First things first, the tempo for this one is 150 beats per minute. And we're gonna start off with that main horn sound. Same sound throughout the track, but we're gonna work on the intro. So for that, we're gonna go to Studio Horns. We're gonna go to 6-piece section and select the Memphis beat instrument. And let's go ahead and draw that pattern in. All right, so there's the intro bit. Next what we're gonna do here, I'm just gonna bring in an instance of wavy just to layer it up a bit. I'm gonna bring in a deep and vivid. Just fills out that sound a little bit. And then we're gonna go over to bring an instance of wide because in the track, the horns are very wide. So let's just make that wide. All right, next what we're gonna do here is create a new software instrument track, and we're gonna bring in the Industry Baby drum kit I put together for this tutorial. And we're just gonna bring in that Hey sample that comes in right before the next section. So let's go ahead and draw that in. It's just a one hit right at the end here. And then we go to the next section. I'm actually going to adjust the velocity on some of these here. I'm going to make these a little bit harder. And I'll take like the mid section a little bit harder. These a little bit softer. All right, so there's the horns right there. Next, let's get to the drums. We can start off with our clap sound. Next, let's get over to our hi-hat pattern. We'll draw that in right now. Just gonna make this a little bit harder hitting here. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and draw in some rolls here and get one right over here. Sorry, right over here. Next, let's go ahead and draw in our open hat. Next is going to draw in the Perc sound. Follow the clap. Here's the clap over here. Let's drag that down and convert to MIDI. And we're just going to keep those two in there. Just going to layer up the clap. Next, let's go ahead and draw in our 808 pattern. Next, let's go ahead and draw in our kick pattern. It's going to go something like this. All right, next let's go ahead and work on the breakdown pattern. It's going to be the same, just going to duplicate this over, the same horns, but the drums change up a little bit. We get this clap here. I'm going to create a pattern region. Then we get a drumline snare in here. And we just gotta do a little build up here. Over here we get an impact sound. Next, I'm going to create a new software instrument track, and we're going to create that bass line that happens underneath. For this one, we're going to go to our user patches, and we're going to go to the Toronto Views preset kit, and I'm going to bring in the Mogul bass preset here, and let's draw in that pattern. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust this sound a little bit. Next, let's bring in some EQ just to filter out some of the top end and bottom end. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen back to the track, get the arrangement down, mix it a little bit, and we'll come right back. All right, so here is the arrangement down right over here. The only thing I did change is just I added a filter on top of this section over here. There's a section where the horns got a little bit filtered out, so just filtered the top end out and just cleaned that up a bit. But other than that, everything else stays the same, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the beat that we just put together, Lil Nas X, Industry Baby, featuring Jack Harlow. Let's go. Alright, so there is the beat right there. Hopefully you enjoyed this remake. I will place a link to the Logic session down below this video. I'll also include a playback to this session in case you don't use Logic. I'll include the drum kit, the MIDI, and the loops as well. Playback will also be down below this video. If you did like this video, remember to drop a thumbs up. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. And as usual, we'll see you all in the next one. Later.